Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody guys again. Let's take a look at the euro currency today. So euro currency again brings us a surprise, or better to say not quite the euro currency itself, but Donald Trump. So yesterday the market was on the way to the target that we have specified recently. So this OP target of our ABCD extension here, overall CD leg looks very nice. Market hasn't quite hit the OP. And when, as Donald Trump comes to the comment that it could postpone the starting of the 25% tariffs. So as you know, according to the schedule, the deadline stands for the 1st of the March, where the tariffs should be increased from the 10% to the 25%. And Donald Trump said that, well, maybe we will postpone a bit with this measure, and I intend to meet the Mr. C. So that brings the support in the markets and reduce the demand for the safe haven assets. So it was some appetite for the risk, and you can see some pullback on markets across the board against the United States dollar. So euro was not an exception, and as a result we've got this nicely looking bullish engulfing pattern. So this is still a question how long the impact of this verbal intervention will last. So usually this kind of the comments do not live too long. So, but here we will not gamble on the durability of this effect, but we'll just keep an eye on what really could happen and what patterns we could watch for in today's session. So on daily chart we have the bullish engulfing. So as a rule, in the most cases, when the market forms the engulfing pattern, so usually what we do is we're waiting minor pullback inside of the body of the pattern, and we're watching for kind of the ABCD pattern based on the engulfing pattern on the intraday charts, something of that sort. So here you could see the large engulfing. So take a look at the weekly chart. You probably could see this big engulfing. We're waiting right now for this pullback. So here minor pullback should happen, and then we are waiting for some upward continuation, kind of the ABCD action on the intraday charts. That's what we could watch for within the couple of sessions probably. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, we have the Brent body sell setup. It's now start working already. As you can see, we actually have talked about it yesterday. We said, well, it's thrust very, very good. It's really perfect, and you could keep an eye on the possible chart and applications. So now market has hit the 30% resistance area of the whole thrust down with this spike up. So mostly the Brent body step has been completed, because we have first close above the 3x3, second, third close. On the third close, we could say mostly the market has hit the 30% area. The target of the Brent body trade is the 618 retracement back inside of this upward swing. So in fact, Brent body is a kind of the momentum trade. When the existing bearish momentum starts to pressure on the market at the first pullback, because new sellers that have missed this opportunity to take short position here, waiting for the pullback, and start taking the shorts on the way down, and that leads to deep retracement or even to the continuation of the trend. So that's what we'll be watching for on the first stage. As soon as the 618 support will be reached, we will need to take a look what we will get. So whether this engulfing will work or not, because we also can't exclude chance that market just could continue move down. This is also possible. But now we're watching for this pullback. The target of this Brent body trade will be approximately 1290 area. So this is the 618 support of the whole upward action. So here, just a few moments ago, we haven't got yet any clear bearish patterns. The only thing that we have is kind of the wedge, falling wedge, bearish divergence with the MACD indicator, and I thought that's probably where we could get the butterfly. But as you can see, market's turning down right now. So if you intend to trade the Brent bottom, you could wait for a clear bearish reversal pattern here, because that could be not real starting of the downward action. This could be just part of some big pattern. It's also is possible. Why I think so? That's really could happen. That take a look at this. We have ABCD pattern. It's very fast action right to the OP. So AP has been hit. Market turns down, not immediately, but it turns to some consolidation. That's why I can exclude the chance that we could get here's retracement and market could show another action right to the XOP. This is not will be, of course, the clear and pure the Brent bottom. This market will stand around 30% resistance a bit longer, but still this will be kind of the momentum trade. So in general, this Brent bottom, if it will start, it probably will start somewhere from this area, because take a look. Here is a kind of the consolidation stance, which reminds maybe some kind of the shoulder, the hand short special, something of that sort. Previous action on the euro currency. And now we are standing in the same area. So here are some reversal to retracement probably should start somewhere in this range. So Brent bottom should start somewhere in this area. For the trading it, as I said, you could keep an eye on the possible clear bearish reversal patterns and try to take the position based on them. So, but our major setup stands on the daily chart, because we are watching mostly for kind of the ABCD pattern based on the bullish engulfing that we've got. So this should be something of that sort. So we would suggest our suggestion is correct. Some deep retracement should follow, or maybe it will start somewhere from this area. Retracement will be somewhere to this level, but the major pattern that we will be watching for here is a kind of the ABCD action, because that's just how bullish engulfing patterns works, and this is approximately the price action that we'll keep an eye on. Invalidation point for all this stuff stands right here. So if the market will turn down, will erase the engulfing, drop below the lows, that will tell us that no upward action will happen and engulfing pattern will be destroyed. So another picture that I would like to show you today, guys, is New Zealand dollar, because you know this yesterday was the rate decision from the Reserve Bank of New Zealand. So and Kiwi dollar has got the most gain among the other currencies, because the statement of the National Bank was not as dovish as market expects. And if you remember, here we have long played scenario, and we said keep an eye on a possible ABCD action or reaction to the 71 area. And take a look what really has happened. Here, guys, by the way, the example of the failure of the engulfing. So take a look, market just moved above it and erased the engulfing pattern. So sometimes this happens. So this is our long-term played scenario on Kiwi dollar. As you can see, first our background was based on this grabber, upward action. Now retracement right back down. So we have talked about it, because that was the COP target of this A, B, C, bottom COP drop. And this week we again could get the new grabber that suggests the taking of this stop. So this scenario that we talked about in the last week and 2 weeks ago are still valid, and we still keep an eye on. So to see how comments from the New Zealand Bank make an impact on the dollar, you can see it really has happened. That's the COP retracing back to the support. Here we said let's probably keep an eye on possible bullish patterns as it's rallies up. So that's two most interesting steps that we have. So euro is just our major currency that we are watching for, and New Zealand dollar is the second one, because it shows really very good action and has very clear setup on the weekly chart, so definitely worth of our attention. So and let's keep an eye on what will happen with the euro currency, so whether our scenario will be realized by the market.